How you doing, guys? Phantom TCG here, and today I'm gonna bring you basically the most latest deck that my friend was playing. The friend that I basically sponsor when we had local tournaments and all that stuff. He was currently playing Dogmatika ZOO. This deck is extremely good, to be honest. One time or the two times that I played the deck, it was super good. I really enjoyed this deck. Sadly, since we don't have any local tournaments, and all the tournaments are in Dueling Book and all those other places, we just don't even play the deck, or don't even just, we don't play Yugi, that's it. So he basically gave me the deck back. He doesn't have anyone to play against, so yeah, this was the deck we were playing like a month ago or 2 months ago. But yeah, so we haven't tested this deck against Drident, that is currently the meta. Against Virtual World, it was kind of easy, to be honest. But yeah. Anyways, guys, like I always say, if use my deck profile as a reference. Everybody has his own way of playing the deck. And one other thing, to be honest, this is the most expensive deck I have ever owned. Like, to be honest, this deck is literally super expensive, so yeah, I don't know if I should give you some advices on doing a budget build, but yeah, this deck is super good, to be honest. You kind of need those expensive cards. Anyway, starting off with the most expensive engine at the moment, we're playing a Dogmatika engine. We're playing 3 Ecclesias and 1 Flare. He was thinking of lowering 1 Ecclesia to 1 cutting 1 Ecclesia, since we just want to search it with Nadir Servant, but having 6 copies of Ecclesia is super very good. Basically, Ecclesia just gives you access to your Dogmatika punishment, so that's the reason why we haven't cut Ecclesia. The 1 Flare comes in clutch sometimes, so that's the reason why we play the 1 Flare. But yeah. Next, the Zoodiac engine, we're playing 1 ratpier, 3 wiptails, and 2 ramrams. We're not playing toughblade or thriftblade or however it's called. I don't know how to pronounce that guy. Since it doesn't give you, like, it's not secure that you're going to draw 1 extra card. And since we're just finishing up with double ACs, sometimes we just don't swing with that monster. If you have it and you really want to play it, if you like it, you can just go ahead and play it. You can cut 1 wiptail and this other card. I'm playing 1 prankatrops. You can cut the prankatrops and the wiptail and put 2 tough blades. But to be honest, at this point, this is basically the most one of the builds that we really wanted it. Since if you open Raptier gives you access to megaclops. Ramram, self-explanatory, is a very good card, so if it gets popped or just gets destroyed, you can go ahead and do a lot of other stuff, revive some zoodiacs, and so on. The 1 prankatrops is a big body, to be honest. It can run against a lot of stuff, and you can just tribute it and pop something. Self-explanatory, to be honest. And for hand trade, we're playing 3 Ash Blossoms. Playing 3 Ash Blossoms and 3 Nibirus. Since Virtual World's that deck that does a lot of stuff, Drident, basically the same thing. So if you know how to hit the Nibiru is basically going to be your friend, to be honest. You can just cut the Nibirus, put something else, put this in the side deck. But as of now, this is basically one of the best ratios we were currently testing. Alright, let's see. Put this aside. Now we're going for the spell cards, and here is where a lot of the money gets invested in, but it's kind of very needed, to be honest. We're playing the 3 copies of the Nadir Servant. Gives you just get your hands on the Ecclesia as fast as possible. We're playing 3 copies of Forbbiden Droplet. This card is so insane, to be honest, in this deck. Since if you have tenki, you can just send a tenki, or if you have something that is really just being dead in your hand, for example, if you have a nibiru in your hand, you can just dish the nibiru, and so on. So Forbbiden Droplet, the reason why it's so expensive is self-explanatory. It's a super very good card. So if you have the chance to get your hands on this on a playset of droplets, just go ahead. It's a very good card. We're thinking of cutting this guy droplets to 2, but it's just way too insane. Yeah, sometimes it can get cloggy if you have multiples in your hand, but to be honest, it's a very good card. You really want to see it in your hand. Next, we're playing 3 copies of Triple Tactic Talents. Hand traps, so we're not gonna be playing Call by the Grave since obviously it's a 1. So this is your best bet, to be honest. You can steal a lot of stuff. You can steal monsters. You can look at your opponent's hand. It's very self-explanatory if you already know what Triple Tactic Talents does. This card is extremely insane, to be honest. This package right here, this is where the money is. So if you have at least a chance to get your hands on this cards, they're very good staples, or just wait for the reprints. They're worth the money, to be honest. They're super very good cards. Next, we're playing triple copies of Tenki. Obviously, this gives you access to your ratpier or any zoodiac monster that you need, and it's basically free forbbiden droplets, if you want to see it like that. Next, we're playing 2 Cosmic Cyclone just to get rid of those problematic back row cards. You could probably just end up siding these cards up against the mirror match. If we're playing against Dogmatika ZOO, this basically hits the Shadow Schism. That is very annoying, to be honest, since we have the Zoodiac engine in here. So just getting rid of the Shadow Schism is very good. Same thing, Mystic Mine, and all those other cards. Next, we're playing 3 pot of decires. We kind of have multiple copies. The only card that will hurt if it gets banished is the flare. But from there, basically, it's a very good card, to be honest. Self-explanatory. This can be something else, to be honest. You don't have to play the pot of this pot. You can play what is it called? Pot of Avarice, if I'm not mistaken. To recycle your extra deck monsters and all the other stuff, and just draw 2 cards. Next, we're playing this heavily damaged Harpie Feather Dusters. Yes, for those guys who have seen my other deck profiles, yes, this Harpie Feather Duster went through war. So yeah, it's the same thing as this other card, Skill Drain. So you're a real one. Anyways, we're playing 1 copy of Harpie Feather Duster. Eldritch might be a problem. Same thing. Oh, same thing with Cosmic Cyclone. This can just Eldritch. That's it. If you know what they set, when and where they set the card, you can just Cosmic Cyclone, banish that thing, and that's it. Next, we have the final card. See where we can put it. The 1 Zoodiac Barrage. To be honest, you kind of need Zoodiac Barrage. It's self-explanatory. So that's it. Take a screenshot if you're on the cell phone. Take your notes. I think I already explained the majority of the cards in here. So yeah. Alright, that's it. Let's see. Alright, now for the trap cards. We're playing 2 Dogmatika Punishments. Why my table is so wobbly, I don't have no idea. 3 punishment and 3 infinite impermanence. That's the reason why for the first time we weren't playing effect failure. A lot of people that always watch my videos, if you're a real one, I always play effect failure. So, but this is the reason why. My friend was using my infinite imperms. And to be honest, this card is extremely amazing. It's a super very good card. It's super broken, super busted, and just get the gold rares, to be honest. They're super affordable as of now. If you have like $50 or $55 to spend, get your hands on infinite imperm. If you have them, if you don't have them, you can just play effect veiler. Obviously, you just risk of getting triple tactic talented, but to be honest, this card is insane, to be honest. So yeah, Alright, that's it for the main deck. If I'm not mistaken, it's 40 cards. Now, for the extra deck, let's go with the zoodiacs first. We're playing 1 Drident, 1 hamerkong, 2 boarbow. Boarbow is basically super busted. This guy's name is basically double A Ceus or Ceus. I have no idea how to pronounce Ceus or double A. Just let's say double A. Boarbow is that one card, to be honest. That one zoodiac card that you must play 2 or play 1, but it's very fragile. So if this card gets, I don't know, effect Veiler or something, or imperm, I don't know, if your opponent imperm this, already had it set or something, but yeah. Anyways, moving on. 2 copies of tigermotar. You're mainly going to be using 1 for the effect. The other one's basically material for double ACs. Chakanine, self-explanatory, use the combo to do the combo for megaclops, since we're playing 1 megaclops. Next we're playing 2 double ACs. To be honest, I don't have any comment on this card. This card is extremely busted. Like, just send everything to the graveyard. That's it. It's a super busted card. But yeah. Anyways, moving on. We have the targets for... Oh, sorry. The 1 megaclops. Since a lot of decks kind of don't have a way to get rid of this card unless they have Dogmatika punishment and send, I don't know, Blue Eyes Opal Dragon or the Blue Eyes Dragon Master Knight or the 5-headed dragon. That's basically kind of the only way to get rid of this card. From there on, it's kind of hard. I think Eldritch can get rid of this card pretty easily. Let's see what else we have. But yeah, this card is extremely good. We're playing 1 Int, the 1 Pegasus. Pegasus comes in clutch a lot. And if you're playing against a mirror match, for example, if you're playing against Dogmatika Invoke, if they summon Maximus, you just send this thing and you have basically protection. The 1 Titaniklad, super busted. I mean, self-explanatory, to be honest. Nadir Servant basically comes to +2, basically a pop, and a pop, a body, and an effect Veiler in your hand, and 1 Omega. This can be something else, to be honest. If you don't have access to Omega, you can play, I don't know, another copy of Elder Entity, or, I don't know, another copy of Titaniklad if you don't have another one, or just more zoodiac monsters. But yeah, to be honest, that's the entire deck. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It's been a long time. As always, the deck profile will be in the description below. So yeah, guys. Anyways, thanks for watching. Subscribe if you want to see more content in I don't know when. But yeah, peace.